Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday. We are back here in the foyer of the House of Commons. Bruce has just photographed one of the lurking security guards. You got her right, Bruce? We have a little bit of a security issue here in the foyer of the House, and it could actually turn into a very interesting situation. Now, let me digress. First, it is the opening day of the new session of Parliament. There is snow up to the yin-yang out there, freezing rain and ice. You would not know it is April the 16th. But in the foyer, in the House of Commons, very much we are back at it. And the sense is we could be just a few question periods away from the start of the next election. Now, that's just speculation on my part, but I do believe that the government really wants to have an election and will find some way of engineering that in the next week or two. There's a number of possibilities that could create that situation. So we'll see. But obviously during question period today, the major questions were about Afghanistan, and that's only natural in the wake of the unfortunate deaths that happened there. But we will see what happens over the course of the next few days. I would anticipate, though, that the environment and crime will surface as being two of the major issues that the government actually could force an election to happen. More on that in the days ahead. Now, meanwhile, we have a small situation here with MPtv. I was informed an hour ago that Bruce, who's shooting this, and myself will be kicked out of this place soon. And apparently that comes from the Sergeant at Arms of the House of Commons, acting, I think, on behalf, apparently, of the Government of Canada. And the Government of Canada would be, as you know, Stephen Harper. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like MPtv being here. They do not like the fact that we have access to members of Parliament, and we're here in the middle of the action, bringing you a voice from Parliament that is unfiltered and not going through any interpreter. It is what it is. And we will continue to bring you interviews day in and day out with various members of Parliament from various political parties. And they will speak in their own words, and they will not have any masters telling them what to say. Apparently, this is dangerous. And apparently the government does not like this happening at all. So they've engineered a bit of a situation with the parliamentary press gallery to actually have us booted out. I'm going to keep you informed. Now, you know this is not the first time this has happened. I've told you before, there have been attempts to get MPtv shut down here in the House of Commons. This is the most serious one we faced. In fact, I was instructed an hour ago that we had to be out of here. And right now the security guards have backed away. They're not going to be dragging me out. No handcuffs. Not going to happen for a day or two anyway. But when it does, we'll record it all in its grisly detail and let you know. But I must remind you, this is MPtv. This is about MPs. This is about these guys here that you should have as much access to as the media has access to. These are the people who represent you, and this is your Parliament, your House of Commons. We at MPtv, I'm telling you, we are not going away.
All right, that's all.